In this video, I'm going to discuss and go through the top 5 score streaks that you can start using right now in Call of Duty Mobile that are the most widely used in this meta in Season 2. But with that being said, guys, these score streaks that I am reviewing, these are my personal opinion, and I'll also give you the reasoning as to why it is, why is it like that. But nonetheless, guys, before I go ahead and show you guys all the Gucci stuff, I just wanted to let you guys know that only a small percentage of you guys that actually come across my videos are actually subscribed. If you happen to come across this video, and if probably it's the first time you guys are coming across my channel, please consider subscribing. Number one reason being it's totally free. Number two, there's nothing to lose, and number three being you can always change your mind. So that being said, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this video, boys. I've been playing this game all the way from beta, all the way from the Australian beta to the Canadian beta, and up till now. And there's been a really trend change on the amount of specialists and specialist users and what specialists they actually prioritize every freaking season, and it always changes every single season, and if not like every other season. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and discuss with you guys the best specialists and the most used specialists that are being used right now in this meta and in this current season, and which is basically a lot of these specialists are actually game changers and help players rank up immensely faster. It's just the playmaker thing in the game. But with that being said, guys, we move on to number 5. The number 5th specialist being widely used in this game right now is the War Machine. This is going to be the number 5th specialist, as there's a lot of downsides to using it and there's a lot of upsides to using it, and it's more used than every other specialist that I'm not going to mention after this one. But nonetheless, guys, this does a deadly amount of damage. It's a grenade launcher. It just demolishes enemies that are just in front of you or targeted at, and just destroys everything. But the pros and cons of this specialist are well balanced out. You can actually prevent the War Machine from hitting you just by putting down a trophy system, and that really nerfs it down. It just doesn't allow anything to happen to you just because of that little trophy system down there, and that's why I put it on the 5th place. At this can be prevented from even being used with just a little trophy system. So that being said, guys, moving on to number 4 specialist that is being widely used in the game as of current day is actually, this is a really surprise to me too, but I have been seeing a lot of players actually use this one. And number 4 being the Tempest. Yes, guys, the Tempest being used is actually being being heavily used. It's gonna be the number 4th position, actually. I'm not gonna lie, this is being really widely used, as this, you just target someone and you just electrocute, the person just dies, and it basically is like a longer version of the Annihilator, as it takes time to lock in your enemy, and when it does hits them, you're just dead. But it's literally, it can actually kill like a lot of nearby enemies as well. If they're clumped together, it'll kill all of them at the same time, and with that is pretty freaking OP, I'm not gonna lie. And this is actually currently starting to get used more and more as we speak. But with that being said, guys, that is gonna be number 4. This specialist cannot be stopped. You cannot get away with it with a trophy system or anything, and that is why it's actually rising up in the meta and being more and more used by a lot of players that are getting to know about this. So yeah, guys, so make sure you try this out. Let me know how that goes. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move on to number 3 being the Transform Shield. You guys have probably faced this in every other game, if not every game, and I've seen it personally in every freaking game. And this is gonna be actually like a really widely used freaking specialist, the Transform Shield, as it burns the enemies that are outside it or whoever it is facing, and it literally provides you as a shield. It is really hard to take down. It takes, I think, 2 rocket launch, maybe 3 rocket launcher bullets to actually take it down, and that's really that's kind of sturdy thing. But nonetheless, guys, this is a really defensive type of specialist. You only want to use it while guarding domination points, or guarding the hard point and whatnot. But yeah, guys, with that being said, guys, that is going to be the number 3rd widely used specialist in this game as of current day. This can get taken down. This specialist can't get it can get destroyed in every sort of way. It also burns a lot of enemies that are near it from the outside as well. So yeah, that's like, this one is a defensive one and it's most used, I would say so myself. But with that being said, guys, moving on to number 2 specialist being used in this game, and you guys are gonna hate me for this one, but the number 2 specialist is gonna that's widely used in Call of Duty Mobile are the gravity spikes, guys. The gravity spikes are being really heavily used right now, and they were really broken at one point. Right now, they're still somewhat nerfed, but not really. Not a lot of players know how to dodge the gravity spikes and whatnot. Not all the players are aware of, you know, that, oh, that the gravity spikes can be dodged and whatnot. Like, you can prevent yourself from dying to that thing. But nonetheless, guys, I would put this at number 2 only because you know, there's like 70% chance you're gonna land those things, and also you can only use it once and it lasts just one spike, you know what I mean? But you can get it pretty fast at the same time. You know, the cooldown on this is really short. I mean, not as short, but like it's prematurely short as compared to all the other specialists that I mentioned before. But nonetheless, guys, this would be the second most widely popular specialist among these players right now in this current meta, and it's a really quick one too. And I would personally use it if I want to use my specialist but not like have spend time on my specialist, then, you know, focusing on the game and whatnot and get it done with, you know what I mean? This would be that type of specialist that you can just do quickly kill someone who is unaware, or you would probably want to use it on someone that's not looking at you, you know what I mean? Like, use it for like a backstab. But if players that are aware, that know how to dodge this, and if you're not educated on how to dodge this, all you have to do is jump in the air while they're using the gravity spikes and you just won't die, and you'll just be able to turn on that person at the same time. So, you know, it's up and down in the same way. And I've dodged a good amount of gravity spikes in my gameplays and whatnot, but it's really hard to dodge if you don't even see that guy coming from behind or whatnot. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be the second most widely used specialist in the game. And moving on to number 1, and the number 1 specialist still remains at the top. It has always been on the top, and I think it always will be. But nonetheless, guys, number 1 specialist being the Annihilator. Yes, guys, this one was the most broken specialist of its time. I'm not even gonna lie, and I think it's still being widely pretty, like, I see everybody use it, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Even though all these specialists are actually being heavily, like, you know, distributed among teams and whatnot, like in ranked games, not every freaking player uses the Annihilator, you know. Only players that are aware and know how to use it should be using it, as, you know, it takes skill to use the Annihilator, as, you know, as it didn't used to before. You really need to aim at the person, like, you know, somewhat aim near, really close to the person if you want to kill the person. And the target lock thing is not like really fast at the same time. It is a one shot, one kill. You do get a limited amount of bullets, and, you know, the cooldown is pretty much like really low. Like the cooldown, like the effect of it, the duration of the effect that it lasts is really low, and the cooldown is, you know, really moderately high. So that being said, guys, only if you know how to use it, it will work wonders for you. You can get collats easily. People standing, you know, be right behind each other and whatnot. You can just get, you know, a collat right there. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys for stopping by and, you know, seeing the top 5 specialists that are currently widely being used among COD players in Call of Duty Mobile Season 2 meta. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys are going to give this a shot, if you haven't been using one, if you found out something new about something. Just let me know. I'm all ears open. All ears are open. Just let me know your thoughts. And once again, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you give this video a like and definitely hit that subscribe button. It's 100% free, and you can always change your mind. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. But for now, guys, adios and peace. I used to dream being real right now. If it wasn't